All right, here we go. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Afternoon Gaming. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into a shareware classic known as Super Angelo. This is shareware version 2.2. Now, this is obviously a Mario clone. You know, Super Angelo, Super Mario, they both sound like kind of Italian dudes. And actually, this game even has a backstory. The whole country is being terrorized by 3 dragons who took over all the castles and kidnapped the princess. Sounds familiar, only, you know, Bowser's one dragon, but there's still a princess that was kidnapped and blah, blah, blah. It's basically a cookie-cutter knockoff of Mario. And let me tell you, back in the 90s, it was very, very common to walk into like a video store or a computer store and buy a CD that said like 50 shareware games, and the CD was $5. And you think, wow, 50 games for $5, that's an amazing deal. It's like 10 cents a game. And you would take it home, pop it into the CD-ROM drive, and you would try games one at a time. And each game was a shareware game like this. Many of them were sort of cheap knockoffs of other games and stuff. But basically, if you could get like 15 minutes of gameplay, of enjoyment out of each game, then you came out ahead because you had 50 games to play. And let me tell you, there were a lot of stinkers on discs like that, but once in a while you would encounter a cool little game like this. So even though Super Angelo here is a ripoff of Mario, a clear ripoff of Mario, nonetheless, it's actually a pretty well done one, and so I had it on my list to play at some point for you guys for a while. So as you can see, it's pretty much Mario. Instead of question mark blocks, you have star blocks there. Instead of mushrooms, Super Angelo's on a diet of raspberries, it seems, or strawberries or whatever. He gets shields instead of stars to become invincible. He still collects coins. Everyone's in the golden coin business, basically. All the video game heroes, at least. Except Sonic. He only goes for the rings, which is weird. There's still turtles, and damn, those shells move fast. Also, you just blow through those brick blocks. I mean, I guess they're not brick, they're like dirt blocks. But look how quickly you just blow through them. It's actually crazy. Oh, a 1-up. Oh, no! No, 1-up! Oh, we got it! We got it. Oh, and all the pits. Actually, that's quite nice. The pits actually have, water in them, so... pits are usually, oh yeah, and you just straight up get a gun. Pits are usually like the sort of nemesis of any gamer on when you're playing a platform video game. Damn, those shells move fast. Because pits are, you know, like a one-hit kill. You fall down a pit and you're just straight dead. But I like how in this game they actually put water in there. Oh god, I just took a hit. So yeah, the controls feel a little less tight than Mario. Oh my god, wow. Like, it's really hard to describe, but it's sort of easy to accidentally move too far and get yourself killed and so on. So anyway, can't believe I died on the first level. I guess I'm going to have to actually concentrate here. But yes, this is Super Angelo. Now, I have a lot of memories personally, not of this game, but of just trying out random shareware games with friends back in the 90s. I would always, so I never had a computer that was good enough to have a CD-ROM drive myself, but I would basically buy those 50 shareware game CDs, and I would take it over to my friend's house, and basically, you know, like he and I would like play through the CD together looking for games. That's how I discovered Cannon Fodder. I remember that was a game that we first tried the shareware edition of. And for you youngins who might be wondering, what is shareware? What is this thing he keeps mentioning called shareware? It is basically just a game demo. It was popularized by the dudes at id Software with Wolfenstein, but it's just the idea that you give away a third of your game, the first episode, let's say, and you hope that people buy the other 2/3 of your game, and that's basically the shareware model. I mean, you can give away less than a third, you can give away just the first couple levels if you want. It's basically just a game demo. In fact, I actually don't understand the difference between a demo and shareware, so if somebody actually knows, I'd be very curious to know. Somebody who lives through the shareware era, if you can enlighten us, I'd be interested to hear the actual difference. But anyway, I feel like we're not doing so hot so far. We, you know, we're on the next level, but like it was a struggle to get here. I died. You know, we definitely are not like, you know, getting a whole bunch of power-ups. We're just like barely hanging in there, it feels. So I want to start doing better. And I want to get that gun again. So Mario gets a fire flower. Super Angelo just straight up gets a gun, you know? Like, they don't mess around when it comes to Super Angelo. He takes personal safety very... Oh, I can't believe... Oh, damn it. I was gonna say, I can't believe I made that. Super Angelo takes personal safety very seriously. He's like, I'm not gonna mess around with no stinking fire flower. He's like, give me a gun. Oh god, this turtle shell's gonna kill me. Turtle shells are way more deadly in Super Angelo. I feel like all the sprites in this game are just clearly like palette swapped versions of Mario sprites. Like you got your piranha plants and your Goombas and all that stuff. Frankly, I'm shocked that the guy who made this actually got away with this. Like, you'd think, given how litigious Nintendo's lawyers are, this thing would have been shut down a long time ago. Now, interestingly, so this is the shareware copy of Super Angelo. You actually can't buy the registered copy of the game anymore. It's basically a defunct product. God damn it. It's so easy to just take a hit and shrink. I'm gonna have to try a lot harder here. But the game's defunct. I'm sure the guy stopped selling it because of Nintendo. I don't know if they sent him an official cease and desist. I don't even know if Nintendo knows this game exists. Hopefully this video of mine does not draw attention somehow to the guy, get him in trouble like 20 years later. But I mean, many people have played this game. Many people grew up with this game. I'm certainly not the first to discover or cover this game. But yeah, so officially you can't buy this game anymore, so I couldn't even have gotten a hold of the full version if I'd wanted to. However, the guy who made this game did basically take the engine that he built here, and he repurposed it for another game called, like, Duckman or something like that. I actually forget the precise name, but it's basically a platformer like this, except that rather than, you know, running around as a Mario guy, you run around as a duck. And it basically is Mario as a duck. There's a few other different mechanics. Rather than breaking blocks from below, you actually jump on top of crates on the ground, which I was watching a video for this duck game before I started recording for today, and it actually looked pretty cool. I feel like, you know, it totally makes sense to not just abandon your engine. Because, I mean, like, the game controls a little more wonky compared to, you know, Mario. But nonetheless, I feel like it's still, like, fairly well done for Mario clones back in the day. So, yeah, don't let Nintendo win and just abandon your engine. Like, repurpose it, man. And so the guy did. He made a duck game. Good for him. And apparently, if you buy that duck game, the registration code that you get for the duck game, for your copy of the duck game, also works on Super Angelo. So there's no legal way to buy this game anymore. There's no legal way to register. If you go to the website that's in the README file, it just goes to like a dead link. But there's sort of a backdoor way for getting the rest of the game unlocked. So I didn't buy the duck game for today, so we just got a couple of levels here. But if one were so inclined, one could get a hold of the full version. Hey, we made it to the first castle, by the way. Wait, are we almost done the demo? Oh my god. If we are, this is an incredibly short game. I thought this game was going to be at least like, 20, 30 minutes of gameplay, but if we're at the first castle, we might be rapidly nearing the end of this demo. And then I don't know. I guess we'll just be a really short video today. Oh, look at this. Oh! Okay, I didn't know. So you can get the gun, and then you can get a mega gun, which is like the spread gun from Contra. The second I got it, I died. How disappointing. Okay, if this really is the end, then we will play through this one more time, and we will try and do better, and I will see if I can get, like, the gun upgrades and see what they do. Oh, man. Oh, God. But it's so hard to control. It's really hard to describe. It's almost like you move faster than you would expect, and you're less precise at the same time. Like, it doesn't have that nice, sweet sort of Mario feel to it. Mario, Sonic, like all those platformers, you know, like They had really good physics. It feels like he jumps and moves too fast in the air, and it's a little jarring to control. But anyway, speaking of repurposed Mario engines, another fun fact is that I'm pretty sure Terraria, which is a platforming game kind of like Minecraft. Oh, is this a maze level? Might be like a maze level. Oh, look at this. There's a warp pipe. I'm sure we passed other warp pipes throughout this game. We must have been missing them. But Terraria, which is like sort of a 2D Minecraft game, I think that started its life as a Super Mario Brothers game/editor. It was basically Mario Maker. It was something that was out in the 90s. I think it was called Super Mario Brothers X, although it might have had a different name, something like that. Mario Brothers X definitely was a thing that might have been made by different creators. But basically, it was Mario, except that you could pause the game at any time, and you could like replace blocks and stuff like that. And I remember seeing that in the 90s and thinking, wow, that's really cool. They basically made a map editor for Mario, and then they added in like the physics and stuff, so you could play your maps, and you could like play your maps, damn it, while you're look at that cheap Bowser ripoff. You could play your maps while you were making the maps, and you could pause and try things out. Thought it was so cool. Nintendo, I think, hit them with a cease and desist, and so they totally redid all their sprites. They changed the core gameplay into Terraria, and the rest is kind of history. And then, like 10 years later, Nintendo comes out with Mario Maker, which is basically what these guys had made in the 90s. It's just fascinating that, you know, some of the things that we look at that we think, wow, that's cool and new. It's like, well, that, you know, that existed like 10 years ago. And it wasn't Nintendo who pioneered it either. Oh my God, we failed. Game over, fool. I actually am okay with that because I feel like I would like one more crack at the game now that I'm starting to get a handle on the physics and controls. So let's go ahead and enter our name. This game does have a high scoreboard. Jay! I'm the 72,000. I tried this earlier and that was my 32,000 score. So you guys are now witnessing the third time ever that I've played Super Angelo. I'm kind of curious if any of you guys actually played this game growing up. And I'm actually really kind of curious if any of you guys like had my experience growing up, or like you like dug around and like, you know, ordered shareware discs and stuff like that and played like random shareware games. We're going to try all these pipes this time. Not going to leave any pipe unexplored. Oh God. There we go. Definitely that was a fun thing to do in the 90s. And like that's how we got games, you know, like honestly, I played more shareware games in the 90s than I think I played full versions of games. Like Doom and Wolfenstein, Duke Nukem 3D. I know the shareware levels in those games so well, but the registered full version levels I've like barely played in my life. Like I've played so much Duke Nukem 3D shareware, it's crazy. I've played very little full version, even though I even bought and owned the game. Oh, damn it. I bought and owned the game when I was a kid, so I did own it, but it's like you just, as a kid, you'd get the shareware version of a game, you'd be like, this is great, and you would just play and play and play and play, and it's like, you know, you didn't have very much money, it was hard to get full versions of games, so it's like frequently you just lived with the shareware version. Same with Doom, same with Wolfenstein 3D, same with Cannon Fodder. Me and my friend who discovered Cannon Fodder saved our money up, and we chipped in together to both buy the full version. So it's like neither one of us owned it. We like jointly owned it because we pooled our money. Anyway, yeah, so if you had shareware experiences, I would love to hear. Like, what games did you play as shareware? What games did you discover as shareware? How great was shareware when you were a poor kid to like give you access to more games than you ever would have got? God damn it! I'm really trying here, but this game, it's actually pretty unforgiving. It's like so easy to get hit. It's crazy. And when you get hit, at least in Mario, when you get hit, it kind of pauses for a second. And you can sort of take stock of like what's just happened. But in this, you get hit and it's like instant. The game never pauses. It doesn't pause when you get a mushroom. It doesn't pause when you get hit. It's just right away. Anyway, we passed the first level big, which is something we haven't done before. I think in the first time we played this through, I was small by the time I made it past the first level. So hopefully we can get that spread gun and experiment with that for a bit. But all right, off to the caves. See, this totally even follows like the Mario script. You start on an overworld level, the next level you're in caves. They even give you a time limit. Why? Why? Why bother? Who cares? If I want to take 45 minutes to pass this level, why can't I? Why did the designer of this game want me to finish this in 4 minutes? Who cares, man? Who cares? I'm trying all these pipes. And I'm killing guys. Now that we have the fire flower, or I guess the gun, the pocket revolver, we should take our time. I feel like Super Angelo just grew up in a really rough neighborhood, and he just wants to pack heat, man. He just feels more comfortable, safer. He doesn't trust anybody. All right, that's a trick. I definitely want to hit that, there's like see that block in the top right corner? I want to hit it, and I can't be invincible when I go to jump on this fish. Am I ever gonna not be invincible? There we go. All right, fish goes down, and nothing. The timing of this is just crazy. Oh god. Oh, nothing. Like I feel like the fish comes up randomly. I'm just doing leaps of faith. Maybe I have to wait longer. Look how fast he came back up that time. Nothing. We have 3 minutes to kill here. I will find out the secret of this block. Oh, and I fell off. God damn it. What is up there? The controls are so slippery. It is unbelievable. This game also reminds me of the Great Gianna Sisters. Do you guys remember that one? We played it on Commodore 64, I think. I think it was like, I played it when I got 1,000 subscribers or something. Oh yeah, here we go. Now he's packing heat. I'll blow away anyone. Get in my way and I'll kill ya. Mario may jump on your head, but I'll straight up gack you. Leave you in the gutter. Just barrage you. It sort of has become like a mix of Contra and Mario now at this point. But yes, the Great Gianna Sisters, another famous Mario clone. In fact, that one is definitely more famous than Super Angelo here. I think that one was like straight up the first level was like almost a 1-for-1 total ripoff of the first level of Mario 1, or at least half the level was. I think when you get to like the second half of the first level, it becomes like more of its own thing. And the Gianna Sisters, you know, isn't just a copy of Mario. Like it is a little different, but it's just so interesting how many companies saw what Nintendo was doing in 1985 and they just straight up copied it. I mean, I think it's hard now for people who are coming up to really understand just how big of a deal Mario was. Like, I remember it was huge. Like, kids would be, like, drawing pictures of Mario levels in school. People would be talking about Mario. People would buy hint books. People would buy cartoons and merchandise and stuff. And you think it's just Mario. I mean, like, you know Mario is popular and everything. But if you didn't grow up with Mario 1, you go and you play it now, you might kind of think, yeah, like, okay, well, it's a solid enough game. It holds up. But, like, you know, I don't think you could understand the Mario fever that game caused. Like, it was just so revolutionary. And you know what's funny is even to this day, as someone who went through that, it's still kind of hard for me to think of, sort of re-experience in my mind what it was actually like when Mario came out. It's almost like I've forgotten how revolutionary it was and how cool and important it was and stuff. So, yeah, like even as someone who was there, it's sort of like the years have... Ah, crap! Damn it! Oh no! Jeez, go down, plants. Yeah, over the years, I've become like desensitized to like the importance of Mario. Just because of all the Mario clones that exist out there. So yeah, Mario was, oh my god. I didn't know plants came up if you're standing on the pipe. I mean, I guess that's a different rule for Mario than, I was gonna say Dr. Angelo here. He's no doctor. He's just a mister. Oh my god, I thought I jumped between that guy. Okay. Well, there might be a third run-through of Angelo here if I can't pull my crap together here. This is just embarrassing. All right, we have the raspberry, the strawberry. Oh God, you son of a bitch. Okay, well, The pipes we now know are not safe. It's not a safe space, those pipes. Let's kill all these guys. Do we get a 1-up? The musical tones are getting higher pitched. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we got 5 1-ups. Actually, here's an idea. Why don't we run up our lives on this level, and then we will. Oh, maybe this was all a blessing in disguise, guys. Okay, if we could get 5 1-ups for every single life, that would be a big deal. Boink, 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 boink. Boink, 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 boink. Oh yeah, there we go. That's how you do. Oh, I think you can just keep bouncing off a turtle shell too. Huh, if I could find the right spot to bounce there, I might be able to get infinite lives. I might give that a shot, actually. There's got to be like a position somewhere around there that you just, you stand and you'll get infinite lives. Okay, so we're gonna run this out a couple times to get some lives. This is like level 3 in Mario 1, where you can just continually jump on that turtle that's on the stairs, and you can get so many lives that they run out of digits to represent, and it just becomes like abstract symbols. All right, let's see. I don't know where to go, where to stand for that. We're up to 13 lives. I say let's go like 20 or 25, and then we'll carry on with this mission. So, interesting. If you were patient enough, and I definitely would have done this as a kid, you can probably get like 99 lives. This is definitely the kind of thing I would have done as a kid. I would have just kept going over and over and over at this level to get as many lives as possible. I feel like nowadays I'm just too old to go much past like 25. I feel like 25 is a good number. Like we're at 18. Let's do it 2 more times. It is a little satisfying. So there's that too. Oh, we just burned a life. There was a time when I would have cared about a single Angelo life. Now Angelos are a dime a dozen. I can get 5 Angelos if I want for nothing. Wait, Angelo times 16. We somehow lose 2 lives? I don't know. Oh well, whatever. Oh shoot! Okay. We might be getting a little sloppy. The abundance of lives might have lowered my standards a little for playing. It's funny how that works, eh? Like you're playing a video game, and if you have like 50 lives, you kind of just get lazy. And you might make stupid mistakes that you wouldn't make if you had, say, like 1 life left. It's sort of like your brain knows, you know? Like if you only have 1 life left, it's like your brain knows not to mess things up. Wonder if we can just continually... Oh, we got the gun. Oh yeah, look at that! Oh, we almost did it! Oh, we got a 1-up, 1-up, 1-up! Oh, here we go! Oh, that was it! That was it! The shell seems to move unpredictably. So I wanted to find a pixel perfect location where like every single time you hit the shell away, you landed back on it at the same point in time, so it's like you could get infinite lives. But it looks like the shell moves a little unpredictably, so I don't think a place like that exists. So probably, it's kind of like riding a mechanical bull. It's like if you can hold on for 4 or 5 lives, then you've definitely made it. You know, you've got your money worth out of the bull. So let's see if we can give this another shot here. Ooh. Okay, off that thing goes. We'll get this. And let's see what we can do here. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, we died. See if we can get it again. I'm not doing anything. Like it's purely like a slot machine at this point. Oh, okay. We have 27 or 28 lives. I guess I'll take 1 away. Yeah, we have 27 lives. All right. I said we'd do this till 25. We're past that. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. But we'll just move on at this point. I'm gonna do it 1 more time because I'm addicted to lives. I'm addicted to living. How weird is that? A person who likes to live. Oh God. Oh, damn it. You know what? No. I told you that was the last time. I want to come through the star big so that I can get the gun. There's one thing I want in life. It's more life and more guns, apparently. Or that's the one thing Super Angelo wants, anyway. If this had come out on a video game console, do you think that you would have played it? So for people who didn't play it, like if this had been on the Sega Genesis or Sega Master System, do you think you would have played it? Oh, there we go. Oink. All right. Got this. And we will carry on. We have 36 lives. I feel like that's pretty good. I was going to try and bounce off those and get a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. So those guys, gack 'em, as they say, as the kids say. Kids don't say that, only old people do. Old people like myself. All right. Well, that level was sort of the gift that kept on giving. We went into that level like 2 lives. I started to mess up. It looked like things were taking a turn for the worse, but then we found a secret. And now we have, what, 35 lives? Something crazy. Basically, we got this. If I can't beat this last level on 35 lives, you guys should unsubscribe. And actually, oh god, now that I've said that, I really need to beat this level. Please don't unsubscribe. That's the last thing I want. I don't want our time to end together. You guys enjoy my random... Oh! Oh, you guys enjoy this, right? You guys don't want to go? You know, I was thinking earlier today about what makes a good video game. And tell me if you agree. But I think secrets. I think secrets. The fact that in that previous level, we discovered a way to get, to cheese the game, but get all those lives. I guarantee the developer of this game wanted people to do what we did. They wanted to introduce a little area where people could get all these lives. I think secrets make games fun. I was thinking about it today. Like if I were to develop a game, you know, a platformer or a 3D game or something like that, on the first level, I would add in some kind of secret. And I would sort of, just sort of like an extra bonus. So like if you don't really find it, it doesn't matter, but I would make it a fairly obvious secret. I was sort of thinking about this in the context of like, you know, MechWarrior 2 or something like that, like a tactical game. But this could apply to anything. But I was thinking about it if it was like MechWarrior 2, you could have like the mission say, go to these coordinates and get in this fight. But if people sort of take, oh God, if people kind of go around slightly off the most direct path to the battle, they could find like other supplementary battles, and then I would have like a bonus mission that would just click on and say, hey, like there's this other battle that's ensuing, you know, go and help those guys. And basically what that first level would convey to people is like, hey, here's the game. There are these basic missions that you have to complete, but if you go slightly off the beaten path, you're going to find some cool stuff, and you're never going to know what you'll find. And I personally have always liked when games do that, because I think that secrets are almost like a way of creating a game that caters to players of different skill levels. Like for players who are just barely capable of playing your game, what they can do is just play, you know, the required missions and never deviate from the path, and just do, oh God, just do what they need to do to survive, and, you know, that's it. Oh, I can't believe that worked. Things got a little slow motion here. This game even has the patented NES slowdown. It's very authentic Mario experience. But yeah, so secrets sort of add this extra layer of, for people who aren't good, they can skip them, but for people who are better, they can like kind of go off the beaten path. They can try more dangerous things in a game, and they can be looking for things. And I feel like once you realize a game has secrets in it, the game world feels so much bigger and more mysterious and more expansive and interesting. Like for games that have secrets, you kind of never know what you're going to find. You kind of have this feeling on every level that like, maybe I should go explore that level more. Maybe I should see what I can discover. And I honestly feel like that feeling of exploration and discovery sometimes is what can make games great. So yes, son of a bitch! We're doing so good. Stupid invisible block. Oh, okay, well, we have 33 more tries there. But that feeling of exploration when you're playing a game and you don't know how big the world is or what secrets you might discover, that I think is something that I personally really like in games. And I think it's one of the reasons why the original Mario, if I can sort of backtrack a bit to our conversation about Mario 1, I think the original Mario, and then this is especially true of the original Legend of Zelda, obviously same creators, but I think that's why those games were so successful, is there were so many secrets to discover, so many things to explore and to find, that it just made those games fun to just go and mess around in. Even levels that you've played a dozen times before, there might be other paths, or there might be other secrets to find, and you could go in and you could, they'd be new again for the first time. So, yeah, games that have secrets, I'm giving 2 thumbs up. And I think if I were to ever create games, I would intentionally add secrets, and I would make it very clear to the player on the first level or 2. I would put some very obvious secrets for them to discover, just so they understood that, hey, this is the kind of game where you're going to find secrets. And son of a bitch, we got shrunk again. Oh my god. We're never going to pass this guy. We have to get to the boss with the gun. That's my mission. I feel like I've kind of figured this level out so far. It's not that hard to sort of get the gun. You know, it's not that hard to get to that hallway where the boss is spitting fireballs, where our, dollar store Bowser knockoff is trying to kill us. So obviously we're not going to get the princess, because the princess is never in the first castle. In Mario, Toad is a mushroom person. So in Super Angelo, who are we going to save? It's going to be some kind of Toad knockoff. So it's not going to be a mushroom person. Do you think it'll be like I don't know, like an eggplant person or something like that? Like clearly a Toad ripoff dude? That'd be kind of interesting. Or it could just be nothing. It could easily just be nothing. I guess we will find out. Oh! All right. I gotta actually concentrate here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Do any of these pipes go down? Down, down, nothing. Okay. This jump is a little tricky. Okay, we got that guy. Okay, does this go down? No. Okay. From here on out, it's just us and the boss and that stupid invisible coin block. And we have 3 minutes and 48 seconds to figure this out. Okay. I'm gonna try and, be jumping here. There it is, that stupid block. Oh, there's another one. Oh, bastard. Oh, bastard. Is there another one? Oh, bastard. Okay. We found a pattern. There's a bunch of coin blocks there in the middle. Let's see if we can just jump this. Oh, God. It's like you slip all over this bridge. Oh, okay. When the guy lands on the ground, I think he's, thumping the ground and stunning it. So I think that's why I'm kind of, sliding all over the place. It's not that hard to survive in front of that boss for a while. And again, we have another 29 lives to figure this out. We got this, guys. We got this. Believe it or not, my palms are actually quite sweaty. I don't know what it is about old Nintendo-style platformer games, but platformer games definitely make my palms sweaty like nothing else. It's like the jumps. When the jumps are really precarious, and you're really not sure if you're going to make them all. Things can be stressful, son of a bitch! Oh god, oh god, oh my god, okay. Whatever. I mean, you know what? We could get to the boss without the gun. If we could just take one hit, I think we could just jump right through him. And we'd be fine. But getting to him without taking that hit, that is the hard part. The other thing is we get 5 or 10 coins every time we kind of run through this. So even if we keep dying, we actually don't have 29 lives. We have 29 lives plus 10%, which is another 3 lives, give or take. Here we go. All right. If we go through this part slow, then we got it. Oh yeah, there we go. I actually like that NES slowdown. I'm sure it's not intentional. It's there's too much happening on the screen. The game engine just can't handle it. All right, we got the gun. Feeling good. We know about those stinking invisible blocks. We know about this thing. I'm gonna really take my time in that hallway. It's gonna be really, I'm warning you guys now, it's gonna be really slow going. Really slow going. Okay, I'm even gonna take my time right here because I don't trust those piranha plants. I trust no one. Especially not son of a bitch! Fell in the pit. Oh man. Alright. It sucks when you play the same level like a dozen times and like you get to the point where you can do the first part of the level, but you're just fed up with doing it, so you start to make mistakes like I did just there. You know? Like, the longer you play a level, the worse you start to do in the earlier parts. And it's, again, not because you can't do them. It's just you've done them, like, 10 times, and you're just like, can you just let me skip this? And that's what checkpoints are in video games. They're like the game saying, you know what? You've earned your way past that beginning part. You've done it so many times. I believe you can do it. It's the game saying, I believe you can do that first part. You don't have to prove it anymore. Meanwhile, now we don't even have the gun for this run, but we can at least get big. We don't have to go through life being small. We can just eat a strawberry. Is it a strawberry? Hold on, let's look at it. Oh, it's I was saying raspberry for quite a while earlier in the video. It's totally a strawberry. Whatever, raspberry, strawberry, they both taste good. I'm a fan of both of them. And I actually legitimately am. I buy raw raspberries and strawberries from the grocery store not infrequently, and I eat them, as, you know, as humans do with berries. Believe it or not, I consume berries. Son of a goddamn bitch! How do we keep getting to this part and dying? It doesn't help me to be here small. He's just going to kill me. Where those stupid invisible blocks are, wherever they are. I'm just trying to bob and weave. There's one. Okay, so that means the other one's there. Means the other one's there. Can I just jump on top of these? Oh, you can. Oh, but it kills you. Slippery controls. I wonder if there exists like a total Sonic the Hedgehog ripoff out there. I mean, actually, I guess Jazz Jackrabbit is that, more or less. Jazz Jackrabbit was actually a relatively popular DOS game. That, I mean, it's not really a Sonic the Hedgehog ripoff, but it kind of is. It's about a fast-moving animal. But it's not really a Sonic the Hedgehog ripoff. Like, this is clearly just Mario. I feel like Mario is actually simpler also than Sonic. Like, Sonic is, like, kind of complicated with, like, terrain that, like, curves into, like, you know, circles, and there's, like, angles to the ground and stuff. Mario's just a nice, straight, flat box ground. And, like, you know, like, it's just much simpler in terms of design and stuff like that. Oh, God, okay. Here we go. We're not gonna fall in the lava. Gonna make this jump. Fuck! Oh, no! Get away, spikes. Can we make this? Oh, I can't believe we made that. Oh, yeah, this is not good for business, though. Alright, well, whatever. You know what, if we can be big, I'll take being big. I'm running through that. If we get to the dragon big, I'm just running through it, you better believe it. Damage boosting right through that guy. Oh, I wonder if anyone has ever speedrun this game. I mean, people speedrun basically everything. I wonder if there's, like, leaderboards for people who've speedrun Super Angelo. Oh my god, we actually made it. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, alright. We have a chance here. I almost threw it away. Okay, we're over that. Oh god, you get away. Okay, search for the invisible blocks. Oh god. Where are they? They're somewhere around here. I'm just trying to, like, search. I feel like there's throwing more fireballs at me now that I'm big. Okay, I'm really taking my time here, as you can see. Okay, there's 2 invisible blocks. 3 invisible blocks. Oh! Are we gonna make it? We gonna make it? Oh, yes! Okay. Go for it! Go for it, Angelo! Yeah! We killed him! I almost jumped in the lava after we killed that guy. Oh, that was so anticlimactic. It was so easy once you got there being big. I told you guys we could do it. All right, is that the end? We're going to get like a order form. It's like, order now and you'll get access to 3 times the levels. Yeah. Congratulations, you've completed the shareware version, but Angelo's adventures continue. See ordering in the main menu for information how to obtain the full version. Then we can view screenshots of the levels that we're not allowed to play. So there's the spiky fields with dead fish. We also have, desert areas. Or areas that just don't get as much water, it seems. Like they do still have grass. It's not a full-on desert. We also have water areas where people have sunk pirate ships, I guess. I don't know what we would call those wooden decks. This is nighttime area. Even the animals have to go to sleep. And this is more nighttime area. They put 2 nighttime worlds back to back because they kind of ran out of new palettes. They have a blue castle. So different colored castles. And anything else? Nope, that's it. So if you guys are interested in ordering the full game, and remember, you can't actually pay for the full game. You have to go buy the duck game. But what does the ordering thing actually say? The complete version of Super Angelo contains 3 times as many levels. Order your registration code now so you can help Angelo beat all the dragons and finally rescue the beautiful princess. Well, there you go, guys. This has been Super Angelo, a classic shareware game from the 90s, a clear ripoff of Super Mario, but nonetheless, a game that I think, it's definitely not as good as Mario, but considering how bad Mario clones can get, this one was actually fairly well done. And as I say, the author of this game took his engine and further improved it, and he made, I think it's called like Chuck the Duck or something like that. You can look it up on Google, look up Super Angelo Duck Game, and you'll find the actual name of the game. But yeah, he basically took this engine, improved it, and he made a duck game, which I think was also semi-popular in the shareware circles in the 90s. So there you go. But yeah, what did you guys think of Super Angelo? Is it a game that you actually played in the 90s? If not, what do you think seeing it here today? Let me know in the comments down below. I always enjoy reading your guys' thoughts on these games. And as always, whatever you think of the game, hopefully today was entertaining and enjoyable. If it was, don't forget to like the video and all that stuff. It really does help me out. And other than that, until we meet again, you guys take care of yourselves. And as always, peace.